All right, you guys, you ready to go? Defensive coordinator Manny Diaz, we can go right into questions.
Manny, before the game, you talked about when you were growing up when Miami had night games and how Miami used to play on Saturday night. I guess your defense kind of set the tone for how team played tonight.
It had that feel. And I'll tell you, it was an hour before kickoff when our guys came out and they just noticed the difference of the energy. The student section brought it. The fans brought it. And they got, well, actually, let me go backwards. 2 hours before kickoff, just when the buses pulled up and seeing the scene going on in the parking lot, you know, it let our guys know that the city is with them. And that's what we talk about. That's the relationship between Hurricane football and South Florida.
Manny, was this as close to a good of an effort that you've been waiting to see out of this defense from the first play to the last?
We were, you know, as a coach, you're always thinking about the plays that you'd wish you could still, you know, stop. But I thought our relentlessness, I thought our effort from start to finish was really good. I thought the key for us, I thought one of the key points in the game was about midway through the third quarter. I think the interception they had, and they had the ball, they had already scored on us, and it was that, here we go, you know what I mean? And we got a turnover in that situation. I think our offense turned it right around into points. And what was neat to watch tonight was the sort of the symbiotic relationship between the defense and the offense and special teams. You know, bang, we get the turnover, boom, they make a play. All of a sudden, starting to create separation on the scoreboard. Virginia Tech's got to come out of their shell a little bit, put the ball in harm's way, make the quarterback a thrower. Our guys up front were relentless in terms of pressuring him and hitting the quarterback. And what we've seen now is if we can get the run defense where we want it, you continue to hit the quarterback, sooner or later that has a cumulative effect, and that's where the turnovers come. And I think that's why, but that doesn't come if the offense doesn't do the great job that they did tonight. And that's where it's neat to play team ball, and I thought that really showed up tonight.
Coach, if you look at the
Did any particular performances from the defense, particularly with Jackson, stand out to you? And if anything, as you speak during the week to your whole unit, you know, there's different emphasis. What was the emphasis this week?
Well, again, it was you know, we were going to play a lot of man coverage, and we had to do a great job in the running game. You got to match up to all their motions. They have a lot of eye deception. So I thought one of the big things, we never cut a guy free, never cut a guy loose. We don't get scored on very often because we don't give up long touchdowns, which ultimately was telling today because we created long touchdowns. And then we feel really, really good about our red zone defense. And they got down there one time and you know, had a bad snap, which knocked them out. And of course, no one's ever going to miss a field goal on us, but sooner or later somebody will. And then we made another stop, holding to a field goal down there. So those were kind of the things that make us feel really comfortable about what wins games. And we're talking about how did we want the defense to be better this year. And the universal response was we want to win more games than we do a year ago. Not about yards, not about – we just want to win games and find out what it is that we have to do well to help give our offense a chance to win the game.
Coach, if you look at the stands, it seems that every other fan has a turnover chain T-shirt or a homemade one. Are you surprised how that's kind of taken off?
Yeah, we didn't anticipate, but I think what it created a connection. It created a connection with our community. And I think Coach Rick hit it on the head. I mean, it helps that we're getting the turnovers, right? And it's fun to have that thing come out as often as it did tonight. But you know, I think what you're seeing tonight, you're seeing that bond. It's starting to grow again, you know, and the people are starting to get excited about the Canes. We've got recruits. We're telling recruits, they've not seen that. If you're 18 years old, I remember that. But if you're 18, you don't ever remember what you saw tonight. You've never seen before in your life, and it's only going to get better. So we're really excited about where all that's going.
Given this is the second year of this regime with Coach Rick, is this program on track where you thought it would be, or is it ahead of schedule?
Yeah, you know, I don't think we ever sit down and benchmark it out. I think what you want to do as a program, you always want to try to improve from where you were. You know, as a team, every team, you know, you want to get a team better every week. You know, we found out where we were in September. How do we get better? To me, good championship football teams find a way to improve from October to November, and great teams improve while you're winning. Because when you're winning, everyone's patting you on the back. Okay, so great teams find a way. Okay, we're happy we won, but there's a lot of things that we're still going to be dissatisfied with. Let's go fix those things and see if that can't come out better. And that's what I see. I see a football team that's still improving, and our players know tomorrow we're going to tell them we still not nearly played our best game. Jaquan that's what he does. I mean, the guy's unbelievable. He's a heart and the soul of our secondary, who I thought again played very well today. No long passes down the field, but Jaquan, when you need a guy to make a play, that's the guy. That's the guy. And everyone on our defense, he said some things to our defense last night at the hotel that it doesn't matter what he said, but what he said and how he said it got everybody really excited for what we're going to go do today.
Any your thoughts watching McIntosh not only just get the pick, but just rumbling 35 yards?
Yeah, so we got to work on the ball security. That ball is still a little bit loose, but we're really, really desperate to score on defense. And we've done a lot of good things. We have not done that yet. And I thought we might have had it on the last play as well with red wine. But our guys were doing a good job of turning defense into offense and trying to create the field. Because if we recover it there, that's one thing. But to advance the ball 30 yards, that's the same thing as on the 1st and 10, the offense hitting a 30-yard pass. So RJ's a great athlete. He'll be the first to tell you about that, on the football court, the basketball court, so it was fun to watch him rambling down the field.
Coach, just the depth with Garvin and coming in, spelling, getting that turnover, and not only forcing it, but picking it up, and just all around the unit.
Yeah, Jonathan Garvin making big-time plays. Again, we went with Trajan Bandy and Derek Smith playing almost the entire game at nickel. You got Amari Carter getting snaps, so at times you got, again, 2 or 3 freshmen in your secondary. You got to have those guys, and that's what it was hard sometimes for the freshmen in September to understand what happens during the year. And we all remember the Virginia Tech game a year ago where we were so strapped with our depth. So to see those guys come in the big-time games right now where we need them, because like every team in the country now, no one's feeling 100% about their bodies. It was a physical game today. It's going to be a super physical game a week from now. So you can never have enough depth. Thank you all very much.